am here at the Tax Shop on 932 Southwest Bayshore Boulevard in Port St. Lucie. I'm here with the owner, Joe Edge. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
How you doing, Shannon? Nice to meet you today.
You too. Can you tell me a little bit about the Tax Shop and what service you provide to Port St. Lucie?
Well, the Tax Shop has been here since 1990. In this location here since 1997. We're a family-owned business. My brother and I are the two tax preparers here. We provide bookkeeping, tax preparation, electronic tax filing services to the community. We have clients nationwide as well. We've always enjoyed being part of the Port St. Lucie community and love providing a service that people are really happy with.
So, Joe, we're coming into your busy season. Can you describe what that's like?
It's like a controlled madness. There's an awesome responsibility there to make sure we take care of every client the best way we can, get them the best refund we can, and do everything right. We've streamlined our business lately in the last 7 or 8 years where we're completely paperless, so we don't have to deal with the extra handling of paper, and makes it easier for the client and saves us a lot of storage space. And the clients are happy with it too, because now we can actually email their information back and forth to them, so they don't have to waste gas and come here and deal with all those kinds of issues. So the additional staff member this year is going to help us a lot, serve more clients and do a better job with that. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
And with all the tax code changes and the regulations that you have to follow, how do you keep up with that?
Well, recently the IRS has put more stringent requirements on tax preparers for education, continuing education, and taking competency tests. Both Richard and I are registered tax return preparers with the IRS.
So, Joe, tell me why it's important for people to use a registered professional to do their taxes as opposed to using online software.
Well, a lot of the online software programs ask questions that people may not even be qualified to answer. When you come to a professional to get your taxes done, you're assured that you're going to get the benefit of every tax credit that's available to you. It'll be done right. It'll be electronically filed. Plus, we keep all our information on a secure paperless server, so you always have access to it, and we're always available year-round to answer your tax questions. And typically, the easy questions we don't even charge for. You know, we just want to keep our customers happy, keep them coming back, and spending money in the community to keep small businesses going.
So do you have a website that you could provide to the community?
Yes. The website is www.taxshop, and shop is spelled SHOPPEFLA.com. And we're in the process of updating it, so you should see some new, very informative information with pictures and great current information from the IRS that will help you answer your own questions or contact us where we can help you.
So will there be like a frequently asked questions page that they can get some information on?
Absolutely, and there's also a document in there for people that want to start their own small business, questions and answers, what to do, what not to do, and how we can help you to further that cause and make your small business a successful one.
Thank you, Joe Edge, for having me here today. Joe's not only a local business owner, but he contributes to many great charities in our community. The Tax Shop is located at 932 Southwest Bayshore Boulevard. The Tax Shop, another reason that Port St. Lucie is great for business. We're here at Tin Fish in Lakeside Center on Port St. Lucie Boulevard, and today we're talking with Greg and Debbie, who are the owners and operators. How are you doing today?
Just great. Thanks for coming and interviewing us.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your business.
We're a local seafood place where we have fresh eats. We certainly enjoy being in Port St. Lucie and supporting the local community. We have live entertainment every Friday and Saturday from 6 to 9. And we also have trivia night that starts at 6:30 on Wednesday.
And so you said you specialize in seafood. What are some of the biggest sellers or your best kept secret?
Our seafood tacos, we have a wide array of those, are certainly a wise choice. We have the famous fish and chips, the fish sandwich, and as well as special dishes every week.
I know one of my favorites here is your burgers. They're so juicy and delicious. And I guess we were talking earlier and you were saying you have a new grill in place. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about that.
Right. Rather than using the flat top as we have in the past, of course, the food remains the same delicious mixture. We also have a char grill to add to our kitchen, which makes a lot more tastier dishes.
So what are your hours of operation?
We are open Sundays from 12 to 8, Monday through Thursday from 11 to 8, and Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9.
So Debbie, I'm looking back at the restaurant and I see you have a lot of brews on tap. Can we talk about those?
Absolutely. I think Greg can better explain what we have to offer, as we just added 8 additional taps to the restaurant.
Great. Let me hear it, Greg. What do you got for us?
Well, here at the Tin Fish, we offer a $1 daily draft. Genesee Cream Ale. It comes from Rochester, New York, and it's become one of our most popular beers. We also have a great selection of local craft brews, standard American brews, and a lot of different fruit-flavored beers. I think we have enough to satisfy almost everyone's palate.
So you have light to dark and all different flavors, like you just said. So tell me a little bit about the flavors. Are they fruity flavors, or what kind of flavors do you have?
Sure. We have your typical malt beverages, like your Mike's Hard Lemonade, those kind of drinks. We have some fruity beers. We just got an apple beer in, which is kind of got an apple pie finish to it, which is rather good. We have some heavy porters done locally in Florida. We have some brown ales. We have a beer. We have an IPA that comes from Coronado Island, which is off the coast of San Diego. So we've got quite a good selection.
So I know people can come in and enjoy the restaurant and the great atmosphere. Do you also do catering?
We do. We offer catering both outside and in our restaurant. We can accommodate parties up to 100 plus at this point. And we like to personalize the party, so it's not unknown to make a special cake for that occasion.
So I noticed that you have a lot of TV screens, and I assume that you use that for entertainment value for your guests and your customers. So if the big game's on, do you usually put it on or just take requests? How does that work?
Absolutely. We try to highlight the games that are on for everybody. We have the cooking channel, traveling channel, whatever a customer requests, we try to satisfy their need.
So if I'm looking around your restaurant here at Tin Fish, you see many little signs and plaques on the wall with insignias and names. Can we talk about what's here?
We have our local customers that frequent our place quite often, and they like to be known by a certain saying or something that's specialized or that shows that they're special. So they let us know that they want a plaque, and we go ahead and set it on the place that they normally like to sit. So, for instance, our favorite customer, his saying is, "If I go tonight, who ate better than I?" So it's a compliment to both the restaurant and the customer.
That's great. That really helps build your client base, and it just shows that you have regular customers who just love being here and enjoying the atmosphere and eating your great food.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They'll come in and point out, "You know who I am." I said, "Yes, I know. You sit in the third booth on the left. That's where your plaque is."
So this is something that you offer to them as opposed to them paying for it.
We do. Some insist on paying for it, so it really depends on the situation, how often they support us.
That's a great touch to add to build that local client base and to have that interaction locally with your customers. So the plaques on the wall show your favorite customers and how localized you are. What about travelers?
Well, Shannon, one thing we didn't expect is the amount of travelers, tourists, vacationers that we were going to see here at the Tin Fish. One very pleasant surprise is we come to realize in the last year is that Port St. Lucie is the kind of the midway point between Orlando and Miami. We get a lot of travelers, a lot of vacationers that are traveling between the Orlando area, Disney, and sightseeing down in Miami or doing business down there. And they're using social media while they're traveling along the Turnpike. We're popping up on those sites. They're reading the wonderful reviews that our customers have put in there for us, and they're stopping in. And it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing for us, for Tin Fish, and it's a wonderful thing for Port St. Lucie that we're getting these people from out of town. We're getting exposure to them, too.
Debbie, you have the casual, flexible ordering style. Let's talk about that.
What Tin Fish Way is the folks come up to the counter and they place their order with us. We give them their lucky number. And they take it with them after they get their drinks, sit down at the table, and we bring everything else that they need to them. On the other hand, we have some folks that come in and sit down at the seats, and we bring the menus to them and take the order right at the table as well. It works out great, especially if there's a big party. We don't want the whole party up here feeling rushed to place an order.
So it's nice to know that you give the customer the choice on how they want to be served.
Absolutely. We love to be flexible for our diners. It's important.
And I see that you have the self-serve fountains, drinks, and the iced teas, so people have the ability to get their own
We
drinks.
do. All of the teas are brewed here. And so they enjoy the fact that most everything here is made here, except for the fountain sodas, of course, and the beer.
So Debbie, let's talk about the bell that you have here.
The bell's a lot of fun. Folks that like to leave tips, we ring the bell for a purpose. We share the tips with everyone that works in the restaurant, so it's a team effort. When we ring the bell, it's an indicator to everyone in the kitchen to say thank you to the diner that actually left them the tip.
So Debbie, what do you like about doing business in Port St. Lucie?
I love doing business in Port St. Lucie because we get to know all the local customers. I get to meet their families, understand their likes, their dislikes, and it becomes a personal relationship. It's an excellent way to interact with everybody.
Tin Fish, located in the Lakeside Center across from City Hall. Another reason why Port St. Lucie is great for business.